Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, I still want to celebrate the season of Halloween, folks. And so yes, this is my own way of doing it, folks. And it's definitely my favorite time of year. So I figured I would get into the spiritual things by talking about some creature features. Yep, I'm still gonna be talking some creature features, folks, because why the hell not? So I might as well get into the mood of things. So I guess in some ways I had to be more specific because of the fact to talk about movies that were supposed to have been made, but for whatever reason they were just not. So again, I'm going to be talking about behind the features, behind the scenes kind of a thing for a creature feature, giant monster movies or whatever you want to call them, folks. Again, this is my way trying to celebrate Halloween, of course. So I just figured I should speak about movies that were supposed to have been made, but just were not, sadly. And yes, while there was a version of this film that was actually made and theatrically released in Japan, but there was a different version of this film that was going to be made. So yeah, folks, they actually had a different idea for this movie before it was actually finished. Here's the title of the other version of this film they wanted to do, folks. And they had a release for the early 1970s. Many elements of the story was actually put in the finished film. But anyway, yeah, it's going to center around Godzilla, Anguirus, and this real thing right here, folks, fighting against King Ghidorah, Gagan, and Megalon. The three evil monsters were being controlled by this alien brain race. Also, the script itself had a theme park kind of a thing, and the Godzilla Tower, which Gagan would have mistook for the real Godzilla in one scene. So, yeah, some crazy, weird, bizarre stuff was going to be done here, folks. But of course, obviously, the script itself was rewritten and tweaked up for a different film. And at the end of the day, the weird thing that was going to appear in this film was going to be this right here, folks. It was eventually dropped, of course, obviously. But the thing is that the picture of Megalon was also scrapped from this film as well. But however, he would have appeared in the film Godzilla vs. Megalon, and yeah, so he wasn't exactly all the way dropped from the project. He was just moved to a different project. So I guess it wasn't a total loss, I suppose. He still got a movie. It's gonna feature a total of 6 monsters in one movie. So it was gonna be like a crazy mayhem of a movie, just crazy wildness. Thing is that the producer, this guy, whom I actually brought up a few times before, he was displeased with this Godzilla film, which honestly I didn't think it was all that bad. Really, it was actually pretty good. Funny, they basically had to scrap any other project that was related to that Godzilla film because they really were displeased with it because of what the producer said. So the Toho company, of course, had began on a very different project. So they had to, I guess, in some ways, make up for what had occurred before. So they just wanted to make something that was deemed more pleasable, I guess. So they had a rough idea for the next project, and they had some sort of vague idea for a story, really. So overall, they didn't know what to do exactly at first, so they had to scramble together, create some sort of monster mayhem kind of a movie. It would have still been pretty interesting if this film was actually made. So it comes off they didn't make it due to budget restraints, folks. So yeah, these movies were already becoming cheaper and cheaper. As time went onward, folks, this film probably being the most noticeable of the cheapest Godzilla film being made. And oh boy, in a lot of ways you can actually tell. So if I had to take a guess at this, it's probably a budget restraints, folks. Still, I would love to see how this version of the film would have turned out if it was actually made. I'm pretty sure it would have been a pretty cool film if it was actually produced. Oh well, I guess. So folks, I just want to keep this video short, so as always, thanks for watching and take care. Till next time, see ya. Oh yeah.